5 Legendary Werewolf Tales. The concept of a werewolf dates back thousands of years to 2100 BC. The terrifying tale of a human morphing into a hairy, ferocious beast under a full moon stuck, and even in modern times, people are still reporting werewolf encounters and telling scary werewolf stories. The Werewolf of Defiance, Ohio. Ted Davis was going about his daily routine as a railroad worker in Defiance, Ohio on 25th July 1972 when he noticed something strange. He was hunched over, working and cleaning, when he noticed 2 massive furry paws on the ground right in front of him. Stunned, he looked up slowly to see a 6-foot-tall hairy creature standing in front of him, holding a wooden board. Before Ted could do anything, the creature hit him on the shoulder with the board and ran off. Not knowing what else to do, Ted tried to forget about the incident. But on 30th July, he and his colleague Tom Jones both witnessed the beast prowling in the bushes a short distance from where they were working. They reported it to the police then, and soon sightings were reported from all over Ohio. All the reports stated that the creature resembled a werewolf. As quickly as the werewolf appeared, he disappeared again by the end of that summer, never to be seen again. The Morbach Monster. Legend has it that a deserter of the Napoleon army joined a group of Russians and fled with them through the German town of Wittlich. While in the town, the deserter, Thomas Johannes Baptist Schweitzer, murdered a farmer and his sons and ransacked their farmhouse. The farmer's wife witnessed the murders and placed a curse on Schweitzer, screaming into the night, "From now on, at each full moon, you will change into a rabid wolf." The deserter then proceeded to kill her too. After her death, the curse gradually took hold, with Schweitzer becoming even more murderous and eventually turning into a beast. When night fell, he took to terrorizing villages in his beast form and killing whoever crossed his path. A group of villagers eventually discovered the beast's hideout in the woods and managed to kill him. They buried the monster at a crossing in Morbach and erected a shrine. On top of the shrine, they placed a candle that they vowed would burn for eternity. As long as the flame burned, the monster would not return. Fast forward to 1988. A group of Air Force personnel were on their way back to the base at Morbach when they passed the old shrine and noticed the candle was no longer burning. They started joking amongst themselves about the werewolf that would return because of the dead candle. Sure enough, as darkness fell, sirens began to wail as someone or something activated the perimeter alarm. When the base security guard went to investigate, he saw a massive wolf-like creature standing on its hind legs inside the fence. Upon seeing the guard, it jumped the fence and ran off. Needless to say, the candle was relit immediately. The Wolf Woman of Mobile, Alabama. In April 1971, several residents of Mobile, Alabama reported seeing a wolf woman roaming the streets at night, especially Davis Avenue. Those who saw the creature stated that it had the upper body of a female person and the lower body of a wolf. It also allegedly had long flowing hair and ran on all fours. Some of the residents alerted the police after finding the strange creature running around in their gardens, while others were terrified, saying that the wolf woman had been stalking them as they walked home. Police and the local newspapers didn't make light of these reports, considering there were 50 in total, and one of the papers, the Mobile Register, included an illustration of the werewolf in one of their articles based on eyewitness accounts. Strangely enough, all the reports happened within the span of 10 days, after which the wolf woman disappeared for good. The Werewolves of Benoni, South Africa. South Africa is the last place one would expect to find werewolves roaming around. However, during the 1980s, there were several reports of wolf-like creatures walking on their hind legs around the mine dumps surrounding the town of Benoni in today's Gauteng province. At that time, there were a lot of flats built next to the mines, and the residents that stayed in these flat buildings reported seeing the beasts and hearing them howl throughout the night. It has even been revealed that an ex-police officer told a South African paranormal investigation team that he had been called out several times to investigate the strange sight. Back then remains. The Werewolf of Cannock Chase. In 1975, a team of paranormal investigators visited Cannock Chase in Staffordshire, England, and several of them reported seeing a beast standing up on its hind legs, after which it ran off into the bushes. Fast forward to 2007, which saw the West Midlands Ghost Club also investigating claims of werewolf sightings around Cannock Chase. Several people told the club members that they'd seen a wolf walking around on its hind legs inside the German war cemetery. One of the eyewitnesses that came forward with his own story was a postman who was passing the cemetery on his motorbike and spotted what he thought was a large dog walking around inside. When he got closer, however, the creature suddenly jumped up on its hind legs and ran away. Cannock Chase has long been the location of strange, unexplained events above and beyond these werewolf sightings. There have been several reports of UFOs hovering over the skies above the dense forest, as well as the apparition of a woman that suddenly appears in the road, startling motorists and causing near accidents.